Can you hear
Hi.
me? Hi.
Yes, I'm sorry I missed you when you dropped it off. I was in the middle of I forget who we were Zooming with.
Right.
Uh,
She mentioned that you were in the middle of a Zoom meeting.
yeah, I don't know who it was. I think it was, I don't know who it was, but we, I couldn't jump off. So two people dropped off right at that same time. Charlene, I had this up for a little while. We had opened it up. You had dropped it off. There wasn't much packaging. And when you did, I had it upside down for the longest time, and I remember seeing it and I'm like, I don't get it. It wasn't working for me. And then finally I got it turned around the right way. It really works. It's just stunning. So I'm so happy. I got it right side up now.
Yes,
uh,
thank you.
so I think this is also your second show, is that right?
No, it's my first show.
This is your
I
first
I,
show.
I came to
Oh, that's
What a
right.
Waste because I was so excited to see another artist who works with plastic. And that was the first time I had heard about your gallery from Kendra, and so
Yes.
so
So
we
talk to us
spoke,
a
but
little bit about
it's my first show.
talk to us a little bit about I really want to know about your method. There's so much great stuff and content that's going on in everything in this thing. So, but I'd love to hear your method a little bit.
Well, I when I realized how much plastic was actually not being recycled, I started saving my plastic. You know, your vegetables, the mesh bags, the your salad comes in bags. All those things are actually not recyclable. So I started saving all of them, not knowing what I was going to do with it. But and I'm a watercolor painter, so I was doing a watercolor of the lake, and I was just thinking about like how long will it actually look that beautiful before all the garbage sets in. And then it occurred to me that maybe I should try taking some of the plastic and seeing if I can integrate it into my work. And so it was really just sort of like playing. So I have a lot of like I started doing collage with my watercolors because I have a lot of really bad watercolors, and so I cut them up and make collages. So I started mixing the plastic with them, and then I just started. It's really like a sort of playful method because there's like no rules, and I don't
Yeah.
know that many people doing it. So I'm just constantly like just pulling things from what I saved and seeing what I can do with it. So like underneath where you see some of the where it comes out, there's on some places there's styrofoam underneath it. Other places there's used masks. Again, like one of the biggest things, especially when I started this in like 22, the masks were like the new rubbers that you would find all over the streets. So there's just like so many things that are abundant that are just being just more basically ruining our environment. So I started just playing with all of that and seeing what I could do.
It looks very beautiful, and I'm really glad that you're here. And I talked a little bit to Eric after he said that he was excited that you were in this show also. So
Can I throw one thing in here? That what you see on the wall right there, just in this video, is hard to represent the 3D-ness of it. It's like, yeah, now you can tell.
Oh, thank you. Very cool.
there's a lot of stuff in there. Thank you,
There's like
Charlene.
styrofoam and right, a lot, a lot of one-use items as well.
So Charlene, when you collage it, like, so how are you actually in terms of like manipulation and putting it onto the canvas or onto the substrate? How are you, what does that process look like?
I use a lot of glue. I use it's like a craft water-based glue. So I glue it, then I put stuff on it and let it sit to make sure it adheres. And it's a lot of layers. And then sometimes this painting itself was actually probably ripped apart a few times, and then put back together. So it's just sort of playing with different things. The stuff that sort of represents the spray, it's made with cotton from pill bottles. That's actually not cotton. So it's another synthetic. So I'll like glue it to either wire or something in the paper, and then I pull it, and I have a also non-aerosol spray adhesive, and so I'll spray it till I get it to sit in a form, and then I'll keep it like that. So I also will then seal it as much as possible with different mediums, but also the spray adhesive to sort of keep things attached.
It's pretty heavy too. I hope my hanging system holds up.